All of them. Mostly hiking, camping. I like to fly a drone, so I hike as high as I can, so then I can fly that from the highest spots. Me and Kent just went skiing last week in Calgary, Canada. Made a video about that.
Get started. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Build a Workflow in 10 Minutes. I am John Levesque. I'm a senior PM on the Microsoft Flow team, and I am joined today by my buddy.
My name's Kent Weir, and I'm a principal program manager on the Microsoft Flow team.
And so today, we are here to show you how to use Microsoft Flow to build a very, very cool workflow in only 10 minutes. Not just some standard baloney workflow, but a super, super cool workflow. So to do that, there's a couple things that we are going to need if you wanted to copy this. So we did a little bit of prep work. Obviously, you need to use Microsoft Flow from flow.microsoft.com. We are going to use the Custom Vision API today. And also, we're going to use the Flow mobile app. We're going to use a flow that builds a button and then kicks off a series of actions for us. And so what we're going to do next is show you a little video, which is going to kind of introduce what we hope to accomplish today, give you a bit of an idea of what we're here for. I think you got to move it over to the other screen.
There's no sound.
Volume. Play it.
David Kirkpatrick about the social media phenomenon.
Here we go.
I'm Emily Chang. This is Bloomberg Technology from San Francisco. In a moment, we'll be talking to Techonomy CEO David Kirkpatrick about the social media phenomenon sweeping the vegan meat industry. But first, we have seafood founder and CEO Jin Yang. Sorry, Mr. Jin, Mr. Yang?
It's a Mr. Jin Yang.
Okay. Mr. Jin Yang, you just sold your company Seafood to Periscope, and we're hearing the deal closed at over $15 million. Can you confirm?
I am a very rich.
My sources at Periscope tell me the tech is quite impressive, and your app uses the same machine learning to recognize if a food is a hot dog?
And a not hot dog. So very important. It's a hot dog, not hot dog. It's technology.
Exciting.
Okay, so what we are going to attempt to do today is build hot dog, not hot dog in Microsoft Flow. And so the challenge is, I honestly don't think that Kent can build such a complicated solution in only 10 minutes. Are you guys with me? You think probably not possible, right? Something like that takes complicated algorithms and machine learning and all sorts of special tools, right?
Custom coding, too, typically, right?
Custom coding, yes, yes. So Kent, my challenge to you is, I want to see you build hot dog, not hot dog in front of everyone here in the next 10 minutes.
Okay, so the question is, when I do that, what's in it for me?
Put my money where my mouth is,
You
huh?
bet.
I'll tell you what, if you do it, I will be your coffee slave for 1 week.
That's good.
So any moment of any day, well, you can ping me, I want a coffee, I'll stop what I'm doing, I'll bring it to you.
Deal.
Deal?
Deal.
All right, awesome. So why don't you go ahead and walk us through the prerequisites of what we needed to set up ahead of time to make this happen. If you guys wanted to copy us, there's a few things you needed to do ahead of time. So let us know what that is, Kent.
Sure. So the first thing is we are going to use an Azure Cognitive Services, and more specifically, the Custom Vision API. So this is a service that you can try for free. You just navigate to customvision.ai, and then what you need to do is go ahead and create a project. So we created a hot dog project. And what we do is we actually need to provide different examples of what a hot dog looks like. And then the idea is, as we build our application, we'll be able to capture an image of food and actually send it to the cognitive service in order to determine whether or not it's a hot dog or more, or just as important, not hot dog.
It's making me hungry, man.
I know it is lunchtime, so we do appreciate you folks hanging out with us. So here, what I have done in advance is I have created this model, and I've created the model by uploading different pictures of hot dogs. And then what I've also had to do is I've had to go ahead and tag them. And so I've tagged these pictures as hot dogs, but I can also tag additional attributes, such as if the hot dog has ketchup, mustard, relish, etc. So for example, if we take a look at this tasty hot dog, we will see that there is a hot dog, and it is also relish. So with that said, I can go ahead and train my model, test my model, and then deploy it to production. Now, there is a RESTful endpoint that is available as part of Azure Cognitive Services, but we want to do this in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Not
Not
longer
hours,
than that.
not days, not weeks.
Yes. So what we can actually do is take advantage of Flow's connectors. And there is an Azure Cognitive Services, and more specifically Custom Vision API connector. And we can actually use that out of the box, provide some simple parameters in order to go ahead and consume this service. And that's what gives us the ability to build these solutions very quickly. Now, with that out of the way, we're going to navigate to Microsoft Flow, and this is what we call the Flow Maker portal, so flow.microsoft.com. If you have Office 365 entitlement or Dynamics 365 entitlement, you have Flow entitlement. So go ahead and log in and check it out. What we also have from this experience is we have support for first-party approvals. We have templates, so you can think of these as really accelerators or patterns that
Great
other
way to get
people
started.
in the community and Microsoft have actually provided and published. And then lastly, we have this vast array of connectors. I think at last count it was 219, but with this being build week, who knows, that number could be even larger. So I think we're about ready to start.
You think you're ready?
I feel good. How do
Okay.
you feel?
All right. I
feel a little
good.
thirsty, actually.
You're thirsty? Need
A
a
little
coffee?
thirsty. Well, maybe, yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
guys, so here's what we're going to do. Kent is going to put his mouse over create from blank. We're going to count down 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to hit my stopwatch, and we're going to live time him as he tries to build this. Now, we'll have some questions along the way, and we'll see how you do. You feeling good about it, Kent?
I still feel good.
Feeling
yeah.
good. Okay, guys. Are you ready, Kent?
I'm ready.
We're ready. Okay, count down with me. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. Off and running. So, Kent, why don't you explain to us here as you're adding this? What are you adding to the canvas here?
So since this is going to be available on a mobile device, we're going to go ahead and add a trigger for the Flow button for mobile. And as part of that, we also can provide different inputs, including text, drop-down lists of text, files, or email. So for the purpose of this, we're going to go ahead and use a file input, and I'm then going to rename it and call it hot dog picture. And we'll just clear out the previous text.
So this is his trigger. One thing to know about a workflow is there's 2 parts that make it up. There's a trigger there's 3 kinds. You see him working with a button here. We also have scheduled triggers. So every morning at 6 a.m. I want to run a flow. We also have data events. When something new is added to my SharePoint list, when a new record is created in CDS, when a lead is made in Dynamics, so on and so forth. Those are our different triggers. And so now he's putting in actions. And so he's initializing a variable. We're crowded developers. They probably have no idea what a variable is. What's a variable, Kent?
So you can think of a variable as basically like a box where you can actually store data, and then you can retrieve it later on in your workflow. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a float, which will represent the hot dog confidence value that is returned.
What's a float?
So it's not an A&W menu item, but it's basically a decimal value. And the idea is that the cognitive service is going to return a confidence value between 0 and 1.
Okay. So as I'm looking at this here, Kent, how come it's so white? Shouldn't it be more gray in the background? Like, aren't we worried about accessibility?
Are you trying to stall me?
Maybe. I don't want to be coffee jockey for a week if I don't have to be. All right, guys, we are at 2 minutes. 8 minutes remain, Kent. Pressure's on. So what's this now?
Okay, so when we went ahead and created our custom vision project,
Yep.
and we go ahead and deploy it, what we get is a project ID. So I basically need to sign in with those same credentials and then link the project ID that I want to actually call. In this case, it would be
okay.
the hot dog.
Okay, so we're saving a ton of custom coding right now by connecting with an already established connector, dropping in a few fields, and moving on.
That is correct.
Perfect. Oh, there we go.
So when we go ahead and call the predict tags from image, it's going to return all of those tags and essentially the confidence value for each one of those.
Okay.
So since we're not interested in the relish, this isn't called relish or not relish.
We're only interested in hot dogs.
We're only interested in the hot dog.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do is essentially
So we
filter
put
that
in some
out.
conditional logic to say if the tag is equal to hot dog, then we take additional actions. If not, do nothing.
Yeah. And then the next thing what we're going to do is now we're going to store remember that variable we created earlier, the hot dog confidence variable? We're going to store the probability, so basically the result.
Okay, okay.
Now, since we mentioned before that this is a value between 0 and 1,
Yep.
I guess, what do you feel is a relevant confidence value? At what point would you be convinced that a hot dog is a hot dog or not a hot dog?
What do you guys think? Like 85%? If the vision model is about 85% sure, we should say that's definitely a hot dog. Think that sounds good? Let's go with 85, Kent.
Okay.
Anything under that's questionable. Could be a tofu dog. Could be tofurkey. Like, we don't want none of that. We're looking for hot dogs. All right, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I am not feeling so good about this anymore, Kent. You're cruising, man. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to slow you up again. Talk to me about connectors. How many different connectors do we have right now for Microsoft Flow?
It's at least 219 is last I heard.
It was like 215 last week. They put out connectors so fast that you guys wouldn't even believe this. I am the product evangelist, right? I'm supposed to find out about everything so I can tell you guys about everything. I often find out about connectors the same way you guys do on the public blog. Blows my mind. They're constantly coming out with new stuff. You got this float worked out, Ken? Almost?
I'm having a little...
Good. Take your time. Take your time. No problem. No problem. So, all right, 220 different connectors. Kent, question for you. Have we started working on a Tinder connector?
Not to my knowledge, no.
I'm back in the dating game using Tinder. I feel like, man, if we had a connector, I could streamline my dating process hardcore. No?
I can't help you with that.
All right. Well, if you guys want a bit of a bounty, whoever wants to wrap that API, let me know. Let me know. We'll make something work. With the Vision API. Ooh, I like his style. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. 5 minutes, 45 seconds and counting.
So I have to
You're restarting.
I have to retrace a few steps.
Oh.
Yes.
It's not looking good for you, Kent. Should we change the bet? Now if I lose?
No, I still feel good.
He still feels good. I love the confidence. So, how many of you guys are already using Microsoft Flow? Show of hands. Oh, just a few, just a few. Okay. How many of you want to start using Microsoft Flow? Okay, more. I like this. Good, good. Okay. So while Kent's building here, 6 minutes, 22 seconds, Kent. Counting down, buddy. Counting down. So while we talk about this, I want to give you guys some important links, okay? So take note of this. The best place to get started with Microsoft Flow is aka.ms. Whack. Flow-resources. We're going to put it up at the end, but while we're here waiting for Kent to catch up, I am going to say it again, aka.ms whack flow-resources. Here we go, Kent. Here we go. 7 minutes. 3 minutes remain. You know what? I'm starting to feel confident. Should I start smack talking? Kent, it's going to be nice when you bring me those coffees. I'm going to like that. All right, so we're back to our condition here, where we're saying if the tag is hot dog, then we'll take some additional actions. So Kent, I take my coffee black most of the time, but I think next week I'm going to take something complicated. Big, long Starbucks order. 7 minutes, 45 seconds. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining, Kent. The pressure is on. You know what, guys? You know what the coolest part about this is? Even though we had to restart the demo, he's still going to finish it in 10 minutes, which is even more impressive. Build it twice in 10 minutes. All right, so what he's doing there is you can see him when that drawer pulls out, there's things called dynamic content. And so what happens is the flow actually waterfalls. So each step we add, it actually can use all of the content from the previous steps. So we make it that much easier to kind of fill in your next step. So you see that drawer keeps popping out. That's what we call dynamic content. There it is. So you can see his apply to each is there, his predict images. There's a custom expression builder, which he's going to use right now to set his float. 8 minutes, 48 seconds. 1 minute, 10 seconds remains. Is your browser giving you trouble, Kent?
No comment.
Nine minutes, 29 seconds. He's got 30 seconds left. You know what, guys? I think I'm about to win a bet, but I think he's probably going to finish in the next minute anyways. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I am the winner. I don't have to be coffee jockey. But for the fun of the demo, I'm going to go ahead and let him finish here so we can actually see this thing run, because it's pretty fun and pretty cool when it does. So what he's doing right here is I went ahead and created a couple of graphics. And so what happens is when it says, yes, this is a hot dog, we have a custom graphic that comes up that we fed into the flow. And then what he's doing is just we have those set aside. And so if it's yes, a hot dog, send us one image. If it's not a hot dog, send us another image. And the cool part is Flow has this concept where you can send mobile notifications through the Flow app. And so not only do we use Flow entirely to do this, to capture the image, to send the image off, to return all of the results to us, but we also then have mobile notifications that get kicked back to us based on the actions. So do you guys have Microsoft Flow, the mobile app, on your phone? If you don't, I suggest that you all download it now, because I have 9 very glorious swag bags up here awaiting people who have Microsoft Flow installed on their mobile device. And so at the end of this, I will call out randomly and pick some of you to win these sweet swag bags. So go ahead and get that installed now.
I'm done.
He's done. Okay. 11 minutes, Kent. But you did it twice. In all fairness, you would have won. You would have won. So why don't you actually show us it in action? There you go.
Okay, so here we're on the iOS device. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Flow mobile application. And as part of this mobile application, you sign in with your organizational credentials. You can go ahead and see activity for the different flows that you've gone ahead and created or are using. We have an approval center where you can approve any requests or reject them. In addition, we also have these buttons, these virtual buttons. And the whole idea with these virtual buttons is, as you saw when I created that workflow, all I had to do was hit save. And when I hit save, it actually shows up on my phone. And as you recall, when we went ahead and actually built out that flow, we went and used a file input. And what I can go ahead now and do is go ahead and find a picture of a hot dog, and we'll go ahead and submit it to the flow.
It's not even, that hot dog doesn't even look like a very, much like a hot dog. Looks like a sandwich. So I'm going to be impressed, Ken, if this comes back as hot dog.
And so what's happening now is we are uploading this file in its entirety to the cloud. So just give it a few moments because the images in iOS are typically 4 megs.
And the demo Wi-Fi is awesome.
Yeah, perhaps we shouldn't have suggested downloading the mobile app while we
Yeah,
while we did
yeah,
this.
good call. Good call. All right, well, guys, since we have 1 minute left, I'm going to let that go ahead and work itself out, and I'm going to give some stuff away so we can get you out on time. So, first things first. Who has the Flow mobile app and can show me an actual Flow? Who has the Flow mobile app and has built one? You. Please grab a swag bag. Right there, one for you. Who else? You, sir. You also get one. You're installing? Okay, install. Okay, install. All right. So, is that it? Is that the only people that have actual Flows on the phone? Now the Flow app, the rest. Okay, you right there, you right there, you right there, you in the back in the blue shirt, you over there in the black. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got one more. One more. One more. You right there. You're welcome. Kent, did it process yet?
It's still processing.
Still processing because we're all downloading Flow. Apologize for that.
So one thing we can do is we can go ahead and look at a previous actual run. And so, for example, here it is here where we can say that this is, in fact, a hot dog. It was 99% confidence. And then we can go ahead and display that actual image.
So when we scan it through the image, this is what we get back. If it's a hot dog, we get one that says not hot dog in return. Sorry we couldn't run it live for you guys here with the Wi-Fi, but come and talk to us if you want afterwards. We're happy to show it to you. Thank you guys so very much.